Are you struggling to accelerate when pressing on the gas pedal? This issue can be very frustrating, and unfortunately, there can be several things that can cause this. I'll try to break it down for you in the easiest way possible, so hopefully, after watching this video, you'll be able to find the root cause of why your vehicle is struggling to accelerate. To start, I recommend using an OBD2 scanner to retrieve any codes. If you do get a code, that's your starting point. However, if no codes are showing after you scan your vehicle, you'll have to test and use the process of elimination to see what's causing your issue. The first and easiest thing to identify is to check your air filter. If you notice a lot of debris and dust in the filter, it can restrict the air from getting into the engine. This could cause your vehicle to have sluggish acceleration. Now, replacing the air filter is very easy. If you want to learn how to replace your air filter, I'll leave a link to the video in the description below. The second thing to consider is your vehicle's fuel system. If there's a fuel delivery issue, it could mess up the air-fuel ratio and potentially cause either a lean or rich condition depending on the part that went bad. Here's a list of parts from the easiest to hardest to diagnose. Let's move on to the ignition system. Anything that disrupts spark can lead to slow acceleration in your vehicle. The spark is what ignites the air-fuel mixture, creating a small explosion that pushes the piston down and generates power. If there's no spark, it will lead to a misfire. This typically turns on the engine light and sets a diagnostic code. On the screen, you see a list of things that can contribute to a lack of spark. The next system to consider when dealing with acceleration issues is the exhaust system. If your vehicle has a clogged catalytic converter or muffler, it can create a blockage in the exhaust system. This blockage prevents exhaust gases from exiting the engine efficiently, leading to increased back pressure and reduced engine performance. The next thing on our list is sensor functionality. Here's a list of the most common sensors that can cause sluggish acceleration in your car. If these sensors are faulty, they can send incorrect data to the ECM, leading to poor acceleration. Damaged sensor wires or connectors can also contribute to this problem. Now typically, if the sensors go bad, the ECM will throw an engine code, so it will be easier to narrow down the problem. However, if you suspect one of these sensors is faulty and there's no engine light turned on, you can try using live data on your OBD2 scanner. Seeing the sensors work in real time can help you identify which one is faulty. You can check out my OBD2 guide video in the description below where I show how to access live data. The sixth thing on the list that can cause poor acceleration is the throttle body. The throttle body controls the amount of air entering the engine. If the motor that's responsible for rotating the plate is starting to go bad, it will result in a slower response rate when you press down on the gas pedal. In other situations, it could be dirt causing the throttle plate to get stuck. It's recommended that you clean your throttle body every 60 to 80,000 miles. Let's move on to the compression issues. Worn piston rings, damaged cylinder walls, leaking valves, a torn head gasket, or a slipped timing belt can all lead to decreased engine compression and efficiency, which causes poor acceleration. These components are all vital for the engine's proper operation. The next thing on the list are bad valves. A stuck open EGR valve will continuously add exhaust gases back into the combustion chamber. These gases will take up space, limiting the amount of air that enters for optimal engine performance. Also, if the purge valve is stuck open, it's going to disrupt the air-fuel mixture, creating more fuel than air in the combustion process. That's exactly why you may notice your car feeling more sluggish than usual. The next thing to consider is a vacuum leak. Here's a list of things where the vacuum leak can occur. If your car is experiencing a vacuum leak, it can cause unmetered air to enter the engine. This will cause a lean condition, which will mess up your engine's performance, leading to hesitation when pressing down on the gas pedal. Another thing that can cause acceleration issues is a faulty turbocharger. The turbocharger is responsible for bringing more air into the engine to mix with more fuel to create more power. If it fails, it won't be able to bring in more air, therefore the ECM won't be able to command more fuel. This will cause a lack of power or sluggish acceleration. The next possibility is transmission issues. If the transmission is not working properly, it can cause problems with acceleration. This often happens due to a slip in transmission. Transmission slip is when the transmission fails to transfer power from the engine to the wheels, which can cause your vehicle to lose acceleration. This can be caused by internal wear, or in other situations, you can just be low on transmission fluid. Lastly, your engine control module could be faulty, causing your vehicle to accelerate poorly, but this should always be the last option. I know this list is long and can be very frustrating, so if I were you, I would test the easiest things first and use the process of elimination. Now if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.